Swelling in the legs, stiffness in the joints, and a constant feeling of heaviness are often accepted as a normal part of getting older. Many people are told that once these symptoms begin, they are simply something to live with. Over time, this belief becomes so common that it is rarely questioned. Yet the human body is not designed to break down without reason. When discomfort appears, it is often a signal that something deeper is missing or out of balance. Instead of accepting these changes as unavoidable, it becomes important to look at what the body may actually need to function properly. A major factor that often goes unnoticed is collagen. This protein plays a central role in keeping joints flexible, skin firm, and connective tissues strong. It acts like a structural support system holding everything together from the inside. As the body ages, collagen production naturally slows down, but that is only part of the story. The real issue is that, in many cases, the body is not receiving the nutrients it needs to maintain and rebuild collagen effectively. When this happens, the breakdown process begins to outpace repair, leading to symptoms that gradually worsen over time. The effects of low collagen support can show up in subtle ways at first. Legs may feel more tired after simple activities, or joints may become stiff after sitting for a while. Skin may lose its firmness, and bruising can occur more easily than before. As time goes on, swelling in the lower body can become more frequent, especially after walking or standing. These changes are not random. They are often connected to the body struggling to maintain its internal structure due to a lack of proper nutritional support. What makes this situation more challenging is that many solutions focus only on temporary relief. Creams may reduce discomfort for a short time, and supplements may promise quick results, but they do not always address the underlying cause. The body does not rebuild itself through external treatments alone. It requires consistent internal support, especially from the foods that are consumed daily. Without the right building blocks, even the best treatments can fall short of delivering lasting improvement. Nutrition plays a far more powerful role than it is often given credit for. Certain foods contain vitamins, minerals, and natural compounds that directly support the body's ability to maintain and repair collagen. These nutrients do not work in isolation. They function together, helping improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and deliver essential elements to the tissues that need them most. When the body receives these nutrients regularly, it becomes more capable of supporting its own repair processes. There is also an important connection between circulation and tissue health. When blood flow is limited, fewer nutrients reach the areas that need repair, particularly in the legs and joints. This can lead to a cycle where poor circulation weakens tissues, and weakened tissues further reduce mobility and blood flow. Over time, this cycle contributes to the feeling of heaviness, stiffness, and swelling that many people experience. Supporting circulation through proper nutrition can help break this cycle and improve how the body feels and functions. It is important to understand that no single food acts as a miracle solution. The body responds to consistent habits, not quick fixes. However, certain vegetables stand out because they contain a combination of nutrients that are especially helpful for supporting collagen and overall tissue health. These vegetables are commonly available, easy to prepare, and can be included in everyday meals without difficulty. Despite their simplicity, they can make a meaningful difference when used regularly as part of a balanced diet. Small changes in food choices can lead to noticeable improvements over time. When the body begins to receive the nutrients it has been lacking, it often responds by becoming more resilient. Joints may feel less stiff, movement may become easier, and the sense of heaviness in the legs may begin to decrease. These changes do not happen overnight, but with consistency, the body can gradually regain some of the strength and balance that may have been lost. Understanding the role of collagen and the importance of nutrition provides a different perspective on aging. Instead of viewing discomfort as something inevitable, it becomes possible to see it as a signal that the body needs better support. By focusing on what the body requires rather than what it lacks, a more effective and sustainable approach to health can be developed. This shift in thinking opens the door to simple, natural strategies that work with the body instead of against it. The goal is not perfection, but progress. By paying attention to daily habits and making thoughtful choices, it becomes possible to support the body in a way that promotes strength, flexibility, and overall well-being. Even small steps, when taken consistently, can lead to meaningful improvements in how the body feels and functions over time. As time goes on, many physical changes are quickly labeled as unavoidable signs of aging. Stiff joints, swelling in the legs, slower recovery after activity, and a general sense of weakness are often accepted without question. However, these changes are not always caused by age alone. In many cases, they are linked to the body not receiving the support it needs to maintain and repair itself properly. When essential nutrients are missing, the body cannot function at its best, and this imbalance begins to show in different ways. One of the most overlooked factors in this process is the decline in collagen support. Collagen is a key protein that helps maintain the structure of joints, skin, muscles, and connective tissues. It acts like a framework that keeps the body stable and flexible at the same time. While it is natural for collagen production to decrease over the years, the speed of this decline can be influenced by lifestyle and nutrition. When the body lacks the nutrients required to produce and protect collagen, the breakdown becomes more noticeable and more rapid. This deficiency does not always appear suddenly. It often begins with small signs that are easy to ignore. Skin may become thinner or less firm, small bruises may take longer to heal, and joints may feel slightly stiff after periods of rest. Over time, these symptoms can develop into more persistent issues, such as regular swelling in the legs, discomfort during movement, or a feeling that the body is not as strong or stable as it once was. These are not isolated problems. They are connected through the body's reduced ability to maintain its internal structure. Another important aspect is how the body distributes nutrients. Even if a person is eating regularly, it does not always mean the body is getting what it truly needs. Poor dietary choices, lack of variety, or over-reliance on processed foods can result in missing key vitamins and minerals. Without these nutrients, the body cannot effectively support collagen production or repair damaged tissues. This creates a situation where the body is constantly trying to keep up, but never fully recovering. Circulation also plays a critical role in this process. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to every part of the body, including the joints and muscles in the legs. When circulation is not optimal, these areas may not receive enough of what they need to stay healthy. This can lead to feelings of heaviness, coldness in the feet, or swelling after even mild activity. Over time, reduced circulation can contribute to the weakening of tissues, making it harder for the body to maintain strength and mobility. Inflammation is another factor that often goes unnoticed. When the body is under constant stress from poor nutrition or lack of proper support, low-level inflammation can develop. This inflammation can interfere with the body's natural repair processes, including the maintenance of collagen. As a result, joints may become more sensitive and tissues may take longer to heal. This creates a cycle where discomfort leads to less movement, and less movement further reduces circulation and strength. What makes this situation more challenging is that many people focus only on treating the symptoms rather than addressing the underlying cause. Temporary solutions may provide short-term relief, but they do not restore the body's ability to repair itself. Real improvement begins when the body is given the nutrients it needs to function properly. This includes vitamins, minerals, and natural compounds that support collagen production, improve circulation, and reduce inflammation. The encouraging part is that the body has a strong ability to recover when it is supported correctly. Even after years of imbalance, positive changes can begin to appear when better habits are introduced. Providing the body with the right nutrients consistently can help slow down the breakdown process and support gradual repair. This does not require extreme changes, but rather a steady and thoughtful approach to daily choices. Understanding this deeper cause shifts the focus from simply managing symptoms to ASA, actively supporting the body's natural systems. Instead of seeing swelling, stiffness, and weakness as permanent conditions, they can be viewed as signals that the body needs better care. When these signals are addressed properly, it becomes possible to improve not only how the body feels, but also how it functions over time. By recognizing the connection between nutrition, collagen, circulation, and overall health, a clearer path forward begins to emerge. The body is not working against itself. It is responding to what it is given. When it receives the right support, it becomes more capable of maintaining strength, flexibility, and balance. This understanding lays the foundation for making choices that promote long-term well-being rather than temporary relief. There is a growing realization that the body responds directly to what it is given on a daily basis, Every meal either supports its natural repair systems or leaves it lacking essential building blocks. When it comes to maintaining strength, flexibility, and overall mobility, the focus cannot remain only on external solutions. Real, lasting support begins from within, and that starts with understanding which foods actually contribute to the body's ability to repair itself. Among these, certain vegetables stand out for their unique combination of nutrients that play a role in supporting collagen and overall tissue health. The idea is not about relying on a single superfood or expecting instant results. Instead, it is about consistently providing the body with a range of nutrients that work together over time. Some vegetables contain vitamin C, which is essential for collagen formation. Others provide minerals that help maintain tissue structure, while some support circulation or help reduce internal stress on the body. When these nutrients are combined through a balanced diet, they create an environment where the body can function more efficiently and repair itself more effectively. What makes these vegetables particularly valuable is their accessibility. They are not rare or difficult to find, and they do not require complicated preparation. In most cases, they are already available in local markets and grocery stores, often sitting unnoticed among more commonly used foods. This simplicity makes them easy to include in everyday meals without major changes to routine. The difference comes not from complexity, but from consistency and awareness. Another important aspect is how these vegetables support multiple systems at once. The body does not work in isolated parts. Everything is connected. Improved circulation helps deliver nutrients more effectively, while reduced inflammation allows tissues to recover more easily. At the same time, proper nutrient intake supports the internal processes responsible for maintaining collagen. When all of these factors begin to improve together, the overall effect can be noticeable in how the body feels and performs. It is also worth understanding that the body prioritizes survival over repair. If it does not receive enough nutrients, it will use what is available to maintain essential functions first. This means that areas like joints, skin, and connective tissues may not receive the support they need, leading to gradual decline. By improving the quality of daily nutrition, it becomes possible to move beyond basic survival and begin supporting deeper repair processes within the body. The vegetables being discussed are not chosen at random. Each one contains specific compounds that contribute in different ways. Some help improve blood flow, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach the tissues that need them most. Others contain antioxidants that protect cells from damage, allowing them to function more effectively. There are also O's that provide key vitamins and minerals required for maintaining the structure and strength of connective tissues. Together, they form a natural support system that works with the body rather than against it. Consistency is what turns these small dietary choices into meaningful results. Eating a beneficial food once or twice may not create noticeable change, but including it regularly can gradually shift how the body responds. Over time, this can lead to improvements in energy levels, reduced discomfort during movement, and a greater sense of stability. These changes may be subtle at first, but they often build as the body continues to receive the support it needs. Another important factor is preparation. The way food is handled can affect how much of its nutritional value is preserved. Overcooking, excessive processing, or improper combinations can reduce the effectiveness of even the healthiest ingredients. On the other hand, simple methods like light steaming, gentle roasting, or consuming certain foods raw can help retain their natural benefits. Paying attention to these details can make a significant difference in how well the body is able to use the nutrients provided. This approach is not about restriction or strict rules. It is about making informed choices that align with the body's needs. By focusing on foods that naturally support collagen and overall health, it becomes easier to create a routine that feels sustainable. There is no need for extreme measures or complicated plans. Instead, small, consistent improvements in daily habits can lead to meaningful progress over time. With this understanding, it becomes clear that the body is capable of more than it is often given credit for. When supported properly, it has the ability to adapt, repair, and regain strength. The following vegetables represent a practical way to begin that process, offering a simple and natural path toward better mobility, reduced discomfort, and improved overall well-being. Zucchini is one of those vegetables that often sits quietly in the kitchen, overlooked and underestimated. It doesn't have the bold color of some other vegetables or the strong flavor that immediately grabs attention. Yet it carries a combination of nutrients that can be genuinely useful for supporting the body's internal structure. When the body begins to feel heavier, when joints start to feel less flexible, or when swelling becomes more noticeable toward the end of the day, it can be a sign that the internal support system is not as strong as it once was. This is where simple foods like zucchini can begin to play a role. One of the key reasons zucchini is valuable lies in its natural content of silica. This mineral is not often talked about, yet it plays a supportive role in maintaining connective tissues. It contributes to the structure that helps keep skin firm and joints cushioned. When the body does not receive enough of it over time, that internal support can weaken, and the effects may show up as stiffness, discomfort, or a gradual loss of flexibility. Including foods that provide this kind of support can help the body maintain better balance in its repair processes. Zucchini also contains vitamin C, which is widely known for its role in supporting the body's natural repair mechanisms. This vitamin is essential for the processes involved in maintaining collagen, which acts as a foundation for many tissues in the body. Without enough vitamin C, the body struggles to maintain this foundation effectively. While zucchini may not be the most concentrated source compared to some other foods, its contribution becomes meaningful when it is included regularly as part of a varied diet. Another advantage of zucchini is how light and easy it is for the body to handle. It does not place a heavy burden on digestion, and it can be combined with other foods without difficulty. This makes it a practical option for regular use, especially for those who prefer simple meals. Because it is mild in taste, it can be added to salads, mixed with other vegetables, or prepared in a variety of ways without overpowering a dish. This flexibility increases the chances of it being used consistently, which is where the real benefit lies. However, the way zucchini is prepared can make a noticeable difference. Excessive heat can reduce some of its more delicate nutrients, which means that overcooking it may limit the value it provides. Keeping the preparation simple helps preserve more of what it naturally contains. Light roasting at a moderate temperature or slicing it raw into salads allows it to retain more of its original properties. Adding a small amount of healthy fat, such as olive oil, can also help the body make better use of the nutrients present. There is also a hydration aspect to consider. Zucchini has a high water content, which can contribute to overall hydration levels in the body. Proper hydration supports circulation and helps maintain balance within tissues. When the body is well hydrated, it becomes easier for nutrients to move where they are needed, and this can indirectly support the processes involved in maintaining strength and flexibility. While it is not a replacement for proper fluid intake, it can still be a helpful addition. Over time, small dietary additions like zucchini can begin to support gradual improvements. The body does not respond instantly, but with consistent intake, it may start to feel less strained. Movements that once felt uncomfortable may become slightly easier, and the sense of heaviness in the legs may begin to reduce. These changes are often subtle at first, but they can build as the body continues to receive steady nutritional support. It is important to keep expectations realistic. Zucchini alone will not transform the body overnight, and it is not meant to replace a balanced diet. Its role is to contribute as part of a larger pattern of supportive choices. When combined with other nutrient-rich foods and healthy habits, it becomes one piece of a broader approach that helps the body function more efficiently. By including zucchini regularly and preparing it in a way that preserves its natural qualities, it becomes possible to take a small but meaningful step towards supporting the body's internal systems. Over time, these small steps can add up, helping the body maintain better balance, improved comfort, and a greater sense of ease in everyday movement. Beetroot stands out not just because of its deep color, but because of how it supports one of the most important systems in the body, circulation. When the legs begin to feel heavy, cold, or slightly numb, it is often connected to how well blood is moving through the lower part of the body. Over time, reduced circulation can limit the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to tissues, making it harder for the body to maintain strength and repair itself. This is where beetroot becomes especially valuable, as it naturally supports processes that help improve blood flow. One of the key ways beetroot works is by helping the body produce nitric oxide. This compound plays an important role in relaxing and widening blood vessels, which allows blood to move more freely. When circulation improves, nutrients are able to reach areas that may have been undernourished, including the joints and muscles in the legs. This increased flow can help support the body's natural repair systems and may reduce the feeling of heaviness or fatigue that often builds up throughout the day. Proper circulation is closely connected to how well He body maintains its internal structure. Tissues rely on a steady supply of nutrients to remain strong and flexible. When that supply is limited, the body may begin to break down more quickly than it can rebuild. This imbalance can show up as stiffness, swelling, or a gradual loss of strength. By supporting blood flow, beetroot indirectly helps create the conditions needed for the body to maintain and repair itself more effectively. Another important aspect of beetroot is its natural antioxidant content. These compounds help protect cells from damage caused by internal stress. When cells are under constant strain, their ability to function properly can decrease, which may affect everything from skin quality to joint comfort. Antioxidants help reduce this burden, allowing the body to focus more on repair and maintenance rather than constantly dealing with damage. Over time, this support can contribute to better overall function and resilience. Beetroot is also relatively easy to include in daily meals. It can be eaten raw, grated into salads, or lightly cooked to soften its texture while still preserving much of its nutritional value. Pairing it with foods that contain vitamin C, such as citrus fruits, can further support how well the body uses its nutrients. This combination helps create a more effective environment for absorption and utilization, allowing the body to benefit more from what is being consumed. Preparation plays a key role in maintaining its benefits. Cooking beetroot at very high temperatures or for long periods can reduce some of its natural compounds. Keeping the preparation simple, such as roasting it gently or consuming it raw, helps preserve more of what makes it useful. Even small adjustments in how it is prepared can influence how much support it provides to the body over time. Consistency is where the real impact begins to appear. Include in beetroot regularly in meals allows its effects to build gradually. The body responds best to steady input rather than occasional changes. And over time, this can lead to noticeable differences. Movement may feel a bit easier, the legs may feel lighter, and overall endurance during daily activities may improve. These changes often happen slowly, but they reflect the body receiving the support it needs. It is also worth noting that beetroot works best as part of a broader approach. It is not a standalone solution, but rather one element that contributes to overall well-being. When combined with other nutrient-rich foods and balanced habits, its benefits become more meaningful. The body functions as a whole system, and supporting one area often has positive effects on others. By making beetroot a regular part of the diet and preparing it in a way that preserves its natural properties, it becomes possible to support circulation and overall tissue health in a simple, natural way. Over time, this can help the body feel more balanced, more energized, and better able to handle the demands of everyday life. Carrots are one of the most familiar vegetables, often associated with general health, yet their deeper role in supporting the body is frequently underestimated. As the body begins to experience stiffness, reduced flexibility, or a gradual loss of strength, it is not always due to age alone. In many cases, it reflects a lack of key nutrients required for maintaining and repairing tissues. Carrots provide one of these essential components through their rich content of beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A, a nutrient closely tied to tissue maintenance and repair. Vitamin A plays an important role in supporting the cells responsible for maintaining the body's internal structure. These cells contribute to the renewal and upkeep of connective tissues. Wow! It helps keep joints stable and skin resilient. When the body does not receive enough of this nutrient, its ability to maintain these structures can begin to weaken. This may show up as dryness in the skin, reduced elasticity, or joints that feel less supported during movement. Over time, this gradual decline can affect overall comfort and mobility. What makes carrots particularly effective is not just the presence of beta-carotene, but how the body uses it. This nutrient is fat-soluble, meaning it requires a small amount of healthy fat to be properly absorbed. Without this, much of its potential benefit may pass through the body unused. This is a detail that is often overlooked, yet it can make a significant difference in how effective the food becomes. Adding a small amount of olive oil, ghee, or another natural fat can help unlock more of the value that carrots provide. Beyond their role in supporting tissue health, carrots also contain natural compounds that contribute to overall balance within the body. These compounds can help reduce internal stress and support the body's natural response to inflammation. When inflammation is reduced, the body is better able to maintain comfort in the joints and muscles. This can make everyday movements feel smoother and less strained, especially in areas like the knees and lower legs, where pressure tends to build. Over time, carrots are also versatile and easy to include in daily meals. They can be eaten raw for a crisp texture or lightly cooked to enhance their natural sweetness, while still preserving much of their nutritional value. Shredding them into salads, lightly steaming them, or roasting them with gentle heat are all simple ways to prepare them without losing their benefits. Keeping the preparation balanced helps maintain their natural properties while making them enjoyable to eat regularly. Another advantage is the IR accessibility. Carrots are widely available and do not require special preparation or rare ingredients to be effective. This makes them a practical choice for consistent use. When a food is easy to include in everyday meals, it becomes more likely to be used regularly, and consistency is what allows the body to respond over time. Small, repeated actions often have a greater impact than occasional dramatic changes. Hydration also plays a supporting role in how the body responds to nutrients, and carrots contribute modestly in this area as well. Their natural water content can help support overall fluid balance, which is important for maintaining circulation and tissue function. While they are not a primary source of hydration, they still add to the overall picture of supporting the body from multiple angles. Over time, including carrots as part of a balanced diet can contribute to gradual improvements in how the body feels. The joints may feel more stable, the skin may appear healthier, and the sense of discomfort during movement may begin to lessen. These changes are not immediate, but they reflect the body receiving consistent support in the areas it needs most. It is important to remember that carrots are not a complete solution on their own. Their value comes from being part of a broader approach that includes a variety of nutrient-rich foods and balanced habits. When combined with other supportive choices, they help create an environment where the body can function more efficiently and maintain its strength over time. By paying attention to both the quality of the food and the way it is prepared, it becomes possible to make simple adjustments that support long-term well-being. Carrots, when used thoughtfully and consistently, offer a straightforward and natural way to contribute to the body's ability to maintain structure, flexibility, and overall comfort.